Our focus this year has really been on expanding our community partnerships, bringing more and more people in, and with them bringing opportunities for the students. In addition to that, we've been working this year to increase our course offerings in the pathways to help align for the students what careers they're interested in, and then making sure that we have courses both here at the high school as well as with our post-secondary institutions. So we're trying to direct students to many of those post-secondary courses so they have a college experience prior to leaving Penn High School. And looking ahead for the future, we've really been focused on the idea of creating more meaningful senior experiences. So working for capstone projects, internships that are very particular to the field of study they want to pursue, and then also finding ways for them to connect with those community partners that we've been working successfully with.
So I'm Courtney Lannon, and I teach Principles of Biomedical Science, which is the first year of the four-year Project Lead the Way biomedical program. And I also teach Medical Interventions, which is the third year. This summer, I'm going to be trained in the fourth year program, which is called Biomedical Innovation. And that program is the capstone of the four-year Project Lead the Way classes. So right now we have 3 programs implemented. We also have Human Body Systems, which is taught by Kim Wrights, which has an anatomy physiology focus.
So in Medical Interventions, we had a project where we were supposed to build a prosthetic arm. So I made this, and it's controlled by pulling the fingers. But hypothetically, you could, for somebody who had their arm cut off, say like up to here, you could have something where the muscles in this arm could connect down to like right there where my fingers are pulling it. And the muscles in the arm could pull those instead and make a prosthetic arm where they have fingers and control use of the hand again.
My name is Johnny Kent, and I currently teach U.S. history as well as psychology. The new law course is going to be an opportunity for students to look into the American legal system and see how law has impacted American society and what the basis of laws are within our society and how students can seek to understand how law applies to their daily life.
I'm Susie Miley, and I'm a junior. Okay, so the Student Hunger Drive was a PBL type activity we did, and the sole purpose was to raise as much food for families who are food insecure in northern Indiana. And we did this through various means. Specifically, we worked with small businesses like Urban Swirl, Gigi's Cupcakes, other places like that. And also just going door to door on Halloween, trick or treat for cans. We did things like that just to raise as much money in cans as we could for people who needed that food. Total amount of pounds Penn raised was over 20,000, which is very significant from last year. So we're only increasing, which is great. The amount of food we raised overall as a collective amount of schools will feed thousands of families, which is pretty significant. For me personally, as a student, I learned not only social skills to work with my teammates of ways that we could actually raise food, but also just changed me as a person, learning that this many families were food insecure in northern Indiana and how I made a difference personally, even at a young age. And it just empowered me to not only do this type of activity, but carry that with me.
So most of our advisory board members have been on board with us since the beginning, and we were really blessed and lucky to have great support from St. Joseph Regional Medical Center, by far our biggest advocate in the community, who's really helped us to connect our students with real-life experiences. This year we had a retirement in Mishawaka City government, so we're looking to transition that position. We also added this year Jessica Hillary from the Student Hunger Drive, because we had a really successful collaboration there, and she works in a lot of the area schools. So she had a lot of natural connections to other student experiences that she could provide to us. We always bring 2 new students on each year so that we have underclassmen as well as upperclassmen.